Hello and welcome to another Tech Tips video. My name is Max. I'm a programmer at the Innisfil Idea Lab and Library. And today I want to share a super fun tip and trick with you all about how to get your data out of Google Takeout. In this context, data refers to all the stuff you have stored in Google. This could be years worth of emails that you sent through Gmail, all the photos you've uploaded to Google Photos, all the spreadsheets and documents you might have stored in Google Drive, and more. And so you might find yourself in a position where you want just to download that stuff for some reason, for any reason, maybe to move to another service, or maybe just to make a backup on your home computer. The whole point is we want to get our stuff out of Google. And how do we do that? The good news is that there is a Google service specifically for this problem where you want to get stuff out of Google. It's called Google Takeout, and you can find it at takeout.google.com. And so when you're there, it's a pretty unassuming website, but this bit of text is pretty illustrative. Yes, your account, your data. Export a copy of your content in your Google account to back it up, or use it with a service outside of Google. So what does that really mean? Well, when you scroll down the page, you'll see that you first have to create a new export, which means just picking the stuff you want to get out. And so by default, everything is selected, and it seems like quite a bit. So for our purpose, and maybe for your purpose as well, just deselect all to start and maybe take a good look at what's going on. Just as an overview, you can see there's kind of a lot of stuff here with pretty high amount of detail. Things like your Android device configuration service, sure. But also things like your calendar, which is pretty handy. Your contacts, that's pretty valuable for most people, I think, trying to move services. You can click that checkbox and make sure that contacts get exported. For me, I'm going to scroll down to the thing I actually want to mess with, because it's probably the thing that you'll want to do, or most people will want to do in most cases, which is way down in Google Photos. And then your real choice comes in terms of the All Photo Albums Included button. Here I have one album of photos in Google Photos, probably uploaded for another workshop or something that I've done, or mistake, because I don't really remember what photos from 2017 refers to, but there it is. So I can press OK. In your case, you'll probably have much more folders of photos, or not. Maybe all your photos are in one folder. In any case, we're going to click this check mark, All Photos, Album Included. We're going to download it all. We will download it all. So way down at the bottom, finally. And you can choose if you want to do this over and over again. Export every 2 months for 1 year, which is pretty interesting. Do you want to receive a link via email? Do you want it to be automatically added to your Dropbox, which is pretty interesting? We're going to save that there, send download link via email. And then we just create export. And so it's working on it. It's compressing all those files. It's thinking about it. It's creating a copy of those files. It's doing its business. And it's done. And so my Google Photos have been exported from Google and packaged up in an easy to download format. So I'm going to click download. So this is a copy of the zip file that I downloaded, or that has my Takeout Google data. I'm using a Mac right now, but it would look very similar on a Windows computer. You just have to find some way to open up that zip file. For me, it's just double clicking on it, and it has extracted it into a nice little Takeout folder. How fun. So in there, what we really want is the Google Photos folder. There'd be more folders here if you had selected more options. And then the one album that I had there, photos from 2017, is represented here. If I double click on that, it's that singular photo that was stored in that album, which is kind of funny. I suspect you will have much more photos on hand, or other such things, when you do your own Google Takeout. And I sure hope you do. I hope you do what you can to get your stuff out of Google if that's what you want to do, and use the Google Takeout process to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I sure hope that you join us on the next one as well. See you next time.